Today we're going to talk about the Belt and Road Initiative. I would like you to simplify this project to people who still don't understand about that.
The original reasons why China created this project is because at the end of the year 2008 and 2009, China absorbed all the negative effects from the global crisis, so-called supply chain. Because in the past, China used to export a lot. 80% of its GDP was exported to two major markets, USA and European countries. And when USA and European countries was hit by subprime crisis and then a global financial crisis, hence China, who used to send their product to these two markets very much, get the negative effects. The main idea is to increase the proportions of domestic consumptions. At the same time, they also need to create a new trade partners instead of depend a lot on US and EU markets. The thing, if they would like to connect to the new markets, they need a physical connectivities. And this physical connectivity will allow China to access into a new market as well as new pool of resources, both natural resources as well as human resources. So China would like to connect mainland China to Southeast Asia, South Asia, Central Asia, with expansion to Europe, especially Western European countries and African continents. And it's not focused only physical connectivities, but also focus on issues like Green Belt and Road Initiative, Clean Belt and Road Initiative. They also talk about the upgrading not only hardware, but software and peopleware as well. For Thailand, currently I think we can consider 6 projects related to Thailand Development Plan and Belt and Road Initiative. These 6 projects are, the first one, we talk about the development of high-speed railway as well as dual-track railways that link Bangkok to Nakhon Ratchasima and from Nakhon Ratchasima to Nong Khai. So they hope very much that this thing will be connected by that time. You can ride the trains from Bangkok to Kunming or from Kunming to Bangkok. So that's the first project. The second project is it already operates Thailand-Cambodia Railway through Vietnam from northern part Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh. And from Ho Chi Minh, they would like to build the railway systems to connect Ho Chi Minh to Cambodia and link Cambodia to Thailand via the Trat borders. The third one is maritime connectivities. They would like to connect Lam Chabang seaports to Qingzhou seaports, which located in Chuang Autonomous Regions or Guangxi provinces. Another 3 projects, it's more like the thing that's still underway, under negotiations. The first one is the cross-border economic zone along the so-called Lan Chang Mae Khong corporations. So China would like to invest a lot to build up the special economic zone next to Mae Khong River, which directly connect to Lan Chang River in China, southern part of China. The second project under this side is the Den Chai Chiang Khong Railway from Den Chai interchange in Phra province to Chiang Khong in Chiang Rai province. Because at Chiang Khong we have the 4th Thai-Lao Friendship Bridge. This railway will connect to the roads. This road system, so-called North-South Economic Corridor or the highway R3A. And the last one is the Bang Yai Kanchanaburi motorway. So that's the 6 projects of BRI that may happen in Thailand. The first aspect we need to consider is this source of fund is not a freebie from China. Actually, this is more like a lending and borrowing. So for example, the railway that's gonna connect Bangkok to Nong Khai, and we are going to upgrade it to like dual tracks and with a high-speed rail link as well. This project will use about 259 billion Thai bahts. This is a number provided by a very good paper by Dr. Dominic Lam from TDRI. Actually, this is the lent money from China government to Thailand. Hence, we have to see how we can finance it or not. However, after this kind of connectivity finish, the thing we have to learn more and prepare ourselves is how to utilize it, how to use these physical connectivities as the gateway in order to access to the larger market, in this case, China. How to use this infrastructure to change mode of logistics, mode of transportations from Thailand in order to decrease the logistic cost on doing business. This is the thing we have to think before the finish of railway constructions. I think the thing we looking forward very much in order to gain access to China market is the first group. It's more like a raw material, especially agricultural products. China is the largest durian market in the world, and 95% of durian consumed by Chinese people in mainland China, 95% come from Thailand. Hence, Thailand, the largest rice exporter to the world, using train connectivity will be cheaper. Hence, this is the part of raw material that we would like very much to export to China, and China also would like to import from us. We also need very much that empower our people. Hence, the thing we need to use this investment not to just modernizations, but we would like to link this investment to the concept of sustainable development. And we would like very much to voice these positions of Thailand and ASEAN to the superpower nations. That's why from our recently ASEAN Summit meeting, ASEAN leaders try very hard to release the so-called ASEAN Outlook on Indo-Pacific. This ASEAN Outlook on Indo-Pacific will set the positions of ASEAN to the major countries who would like to do this kind of project like physical connectivities. We express our position very, very clear that if you would like to connect with us, you have to follow our plan. And of course, this was built by ASEAN for the benefit of ASEAN.